95.7 The Hog, the Morning Hog Show. Riggs, how you doing? You know it's Friday. I love, because you get the weekend on the Fridays. You get you can make plans to do stuff. And one of those things you should be doing is having a couple beverages. Maybe a holiday libation. And speaking of holidays, Santa Josh S.R. Perrott right there. And a new Morning Hog Brew review.
I've been called that a lot this month.
You didn't wear the suit because you want to throw people up. It's a little bit early.
Right. Yeah.
Next week, who knows?
The white beard and the white hair does not help anything.
Maybe I'll do it too and see if you can tell us apart. So we are in the midst of the holiday season, and you said, hey, what are you doing for your stocking?
That's right.
I was that's probably the only shopping I've done is for the stocking. And now I realize, I did it wrong. I should have done that.
Yeah, we got plenty of stocking stuffers for you this year.
I'm going to get 2 stockings.
There you go. You can have the late night stocking and the early morning stocking. How's that sound?
That's a great idea.
One with all your nuts in there, and then the other one with your drinks.
Yeah, the recovery stocking.
Yeah. So we've had some of these products on before, but it's always a good time to introduce it, especially with this time of year, stocking stuffers and stuff like that. And they're a really cool product. The state of Florida has some weird, antiquated kind of laws, and we've kind of discussed it before. But so beer or liquor cannot be sold in convenience stores and certain other stores based on licensing, right? So you get a beer and wine license, you can't have liquor. However, some other companies have come out there and created products with these higher ABVs to kind of take place of that. So if you want something similar in that vein or that style, you can get it at like a Racetrack or a Circle K or something like that. So we're going to start off with a product called Flashpoint. Okay. So can you, based on the labels here, you can kind of see which direction they're going.
Yes, right? yes.
So this is a cinnamon flavored whiskey style product. Okay. It is 21%. So hence the size that's in a nip or a shooter, however you want to call it.
Right.
So we're starting off a little heavy this morning.
Okay.
Now, so this stuff you can either mix it, you can drink it straight, depending on your. I'm not going to go too heavy on us today because some big boys. We got to walk out of here.
Yeah, exactly.
So 21% cinnamon whiskey. So this particular one is made with a grape wine.
Okay.
However, it's going to taste, smell, mix just like a spirit.
Okay.
You can't really tell the difference, especially.
So it's wine based.
Correct.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
And like I said, because of the way the Florida laws work, you can find this in your local convenience stores, Racetracks, Circle K's, local independents, stuff like that. You can smell whiskey right up front. It smells like
that is the holiday. That tells you, if you didn't know what time of the year it was, it's December.
Now I feel like Santa Claus.
That's gonna right. And this is how Saint Nick gets it done, I would imagine. Or on December 27th, he's like, I got to get into this.
So with this being 21% here, I almost prefer it over the liquor. Right. Especially if you're drinking it straight, because some of that burn goes away.
Yeah.
And it's a much more enjoyable product, especially if you're shooting it or drinking it straight.
But
the flavor literally is indistinguishable from their spirit counterparts.
Right.
In my opinion.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Especially if you mix it, then there's no way.
We'll do a side-by-side later, but I'm sure this is correct. Yeah, no,
we need a third stocking. That'll be those.
We do need a third stocking.
So we have morning, evening, and then midnight stocking.
Tripod stockings. Got it. Put that down there. Tripod stockings. Put it down there for whatever you need for your holidays. Okay, that is a flash start.
Yep. So Flashpoint.
Okay.
So if, whiskey isn't your thing or cinnamon's not your thing, we got some tequila style product.
Okay.
Right?
Well, I like
so this
tequila.
is Veracruz or Reservesa? Special?
Yeah.
So kind of leaning into the Mexican origins of tequila and agave.
They want you to think of other things while you're thinking of this.
Absolutely.
Right. Gotcha. Okay.
And again, another one, 21%.
Let's think of some famous 21s. You had, of course, Deion Primetime Sanders, right?
Yep.
That's about it.
Paris Hilton. So this one says you're actually getting tasty notes of green chili, black pepper, agave, and apple. So that's pretty interesting that, a product like this, you can actually get some nice complex flavors.
Oh, wow.
And a lot of people kind of look down on this stuff because they go, well, that's not liquor.
Right.
I guarantee you.
Yeah.
Most people, unless they're avid connoisseurs,
right,
you're really not going to be able to tell the difference.
No. If you're having this, and especially if you're mixing this or something, how would you ever distinguish that? You couldn't.
Like I said, that alcohol burn is much, much less, and that's in part with it being a lower ABV, but it makes the experience a little bit more enjoyable as well.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You put this in a margarita or something like that. If somebody that doesn't enjoy spirits directly,
right,
this is a good substitute I think it's a great idea.
It's brilliant. So that one. So the first one's wine based. That one's what?
This is wine based as well.
Wine based as well. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Grape wine.
I did not know that grape wine had that many facets and flavors.
Well, isn't there that reggae song "Grape Wine" or something like that?
Is it? Yeah, the UB40 song.
Yeah,
we can all sing it now if we want to. Grape wine. Ooh. No.
No. Okay.
So,
yeah.
I'm told we need to move on. Okay, fine. All right. We got one more before the break. What are we getting into?
So this is Hobble Creek.
Oh.
Another, so just so everybody knows, these are coming in. The ones we're talking about right now are 100 milliliters, so a little bit bigger than the typical 50 milliliters, I believe they are.
Yeah.
So you get a little bit more bang for your buck.
Okay. All right.
So this particular one is a whiskey style product. So in the vein of some of the big boys out there.
Okay.
Let's say a Black Label brand of whiskey.
Okay.
This would probably be great in some for me some Diet Coke or something like that.
I will stay friends with whiskey for a real long time, especially during the holidays.
So this one again, 21% grape wine.
All right. That's crazy. The science is crazy with this.
But my favorite part about this is, like I said, because of those laws, you don't have to go into a liquor store where that's kind of a specialized stop, right? You can stop in your convenience store. You can grab. You can get your gasoline, some snacks, stuff like that.
Right.
So it's a great alternative if you don't have time. You're probably stopping at the gas station for some reason.
Yeah.
Or
You're gonna swing in there.
Yep.
I mean, you might even need gas sometimes in your car. But this is a great. This represents what it implies it represents.
You can taste a barrel.
Yeah.
Which is wild.
Right. A little smoky, little mapley.
Yep. So now what I will say is these are made by the same exact companies that make some of these larger spirit-based products.
Okay.
As well. Sazerac. So they make all these same products. So they know what they're making because they're the creators of the spirit brands.
So their science is saying, like, listen, we know how to get around the barriers for states and places. That
not only that, but they know the flavors.
Yeah, the flavors are right
Absolutely.
on. Jeez. All right, we'll take a break.
Yeah,
you have more
absolutely.
flavors over there. I see that word that I like a lot coming up. Smash is the word.
Yeah,
it probably could have been anything. And more Morning Hog Brew review coming up with Josh from SR Pro right there. Cheers.
Cheers.
The Morning Hog Riggs. Josh, SR Perot, Morning Hog Brew review in full effect right now as we are getting into stocking stuffer beverages, right? These are things you don't need to wrap these. You just pop them right in the stocking, and everyone's going to be happy about it.
Yeah, and then they'll get extremely happy after they have it.
That's right, and maybe they'll share some with you. But these are little pint-sized, not literal pint, but little pint-sized beverages that will give you a full-scale flavor and aftermath.
It's family tolerance in a bottle.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, that would have been perfect for Thanksgiving, but you're still going to have to be around family for Christmas time. So.
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
Yep.
So, all right. So we had some great flavors on the front.
Yep. So we had our cinnamon whiskey, a tequila style product, and whiskey style. Now we're moving to something a little bit different.
Okay.
I believe it's one of the best sellers out there as far as the spirit-based brands are concerned. So this is Apple Smash.
Okay.
Its best comparison is a numbered brand out there, and then either the fruit.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Good.
So this one is Apple Smash.
All right. And we talk about what the smash would represent.
Well, you're gonna be smashed.
We just determined it's what happens afterwards.
So this one is a little bit lower ABV on this.
That's kind of great.
So it's 32 proof, which is 16% ABV.
Okay.
I don't understand why the proof system came out and then it's like 50% as the ABV.
Right.
I feel like that's just to confuse people and make you feel like you're getting a higher.
Yeah, it's like that was the metric system of beverages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great comparison.
I mean, I don't think that's accurate, but I'll take it.
I'm a fan of freedom units, so I'll stick with that. So
give them the bell for freedom units. There you go. That's good.
But you're gonna get big apple flavor in here. A little bit more sweetness than you would on most products. But
that's good.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Oh, that's just like a sweet Washington apple.
There you go.
With a ABV, you know.
Yeah, and like I said, these are all great by themselves, but you can also use them as mixers in a cocktail or mixers in a shot. Washington apple shots were one of my favorites back in my early 20s.
That's a thing, really?
Oh yeah.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
Huh.
I can't remember what all was in it, but
I missed the boat.
I remember it being.
I can see,
I don't remember much, but
you could take put a green apple slice in this thing.
There you go.
Put a couple rocks in there. Look out. That's really good.
He meant ice.
I meant ice.
Rocks,
yeah. I'm just trying to be hip. That's what the kids call it, rocks, right? Yeah, that's probably should say ice. You always put ice in your beverages, nothing else. Especially not pea gravel. Don't put that in there.
Yeah.
It's a
Sounds more expensive that way,
it's
too.
a choking hazard. All right. Are you holding another Smash?
I am.
Oh. What is that one?
Banana Smash.
Oh, okay. All right. I do love bananas. And they're healthy for you,
heard.
too. I read a fun fact this week that if you have too much vitamin K, your body will shut down. I was like, challenge accepted. I'll eat as many bananas as I want.
Don't they use potassium in the shot there to end people?
I'm like, come on. Wait. Yeah, probably so. That's a pretty good point. All right. Well, we keep it balanced. That's the important part, right? We always say it on the Brew Review.
So do you open the banana from the top or the bottom?
Well, I just grab it by the knob.
So you do it from the top.
I don't know. Oh, God, this smells good.
That
Now,
is
this
banana,
smells like a cross between an actual banana and then banana
like
runts.
Absolutely, 100%.
I love banana runts. Which is, that's really
See,
good.
I would rather it taste closer to a runt because
Yeah.
like an actual banana flavored anything would be kind of weird.
Yes. Yeah. Well, we've had banana beers before.
Yep. Usually they're using yeast to kind of getting that like banana bread flavor.
Right.
But this is good.
Yeah, it's really good. This could be good trouble right there. And that's it. And that's a 16% flavor right
16%.
there. And there's no burn on that thing.
Well, that's what I'm saying is with these not being spirit based and being the grape wine and stuff like that.
Right.
A lower ABV, they're much more tolerable as far as especially drinking them straight.
Yeah.
If we were drinking spirit straight, we'd be having a rough time speaking right now. My throat would be thrashed and would not make for great content.
Totally
I'd imagine.
fine.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're fine so far. Wait, you still got two more.
I do.
Right?
I got two more for us.
All right. We'll see how fine we are.
So this is a brand you may recognize.
Okay.
This is Parrot Bay.
Okay. I know Parapay.
So some of the other companies are starting to get into this field as well. So they're using their namesake still,
Right.
and then they're going from their spirit-based products into something else.
Right.
So these particular ones are malt-based,
Okay.
which skirts that legality line and still allows them to go with a higher ABV inside those convenience stores
Love
and
it.
Or even bars. You know?
Okay.
So if
Yeah.
you're a bar with a beer and wine license,
Yeah.
sometimes you go in there and you'll notice that they're making cocktails with brands you may not recognize.
Okay.
But you'll notice that the cocktails don't necessarily taste much different than their counterparts,
Right.
spirit counterparts. So Parrot Bay is kind of using their namesake to go into that
Okay.
realm. These are still 16%.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yep. So we're going to start off with, you know what?
It's a great workaround. I love it.
You want to start with coconut or pineapple? I want to, let's
fit- What are you doing? You can finish the pineapple?
Yes.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Let's get the coconut. Because you and I both, we got to keep our eye on coconut.
That's right.
Not that we don't
roll away.
Not that we don't trust it. You just got to keep it real. Oh, now see, I do want to go lay on the beach right now.
Are you a fan of coconut water?
You know what? I'm not a fan of coconut water.
Even with the jelly things in them?
Yeah, that was a couple times. I didn't know. I thought somebody slipped, but it was like a prank or something.
Yeah. The first time I was like, no one even told me what was going on.
Why is there a solid in this?
Yeah.
Come on now.
Oh, that smells nice.
This is supposed to be. It does, doesn't it? It feels like a summer day.
Man, that's
Yep. I mean,
that's coconut.
Whatever that science is to make it okay and play, it's great.
I would
don't know
love
how
to do
you
a
would
side
know.
by side.
Yeah.
I honestly think the only difference, especially on this particular product, would be the alcohol burn.
Right.
Which, like I said, if you're making a cocktail or something, usually you're making a cocktail because you want a little less of that burn.
I mean, it works. I kind of want this aroma coming off my body.
Yeah,
Is that weird? I don't think it's weird.
I'll get a few more bottles. You can bathe in it later. Or something.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
Yeah, that's gonna take a lot of bottles. Damn it.
It just take a
You
lot
know
of
what? I
bottles.
changed my mind. I'm not doing that.
I kind of got my winter weight on right now too. It's fine. All right, now we love the pineapple.
Yeah, man.
I sure do love pineapple. It just makes me pineapple puts me in a good mood, especially if I'm not the one who had to cut it and section it off. It's like a whole thing.
You ever see the videos of them like trying to light a pineapple on fire and they can't?
No, really?
Yeah, apparently
it won't burn?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, it'll take a while. I'm sure it'll burn eventually, but it's pretty cool. It's almost fireproof in a way.
I'll tell you this much. About Ford Drink Me one time was grilling some steaks, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to grill some pineapple next to it, and I did catch it on fire. Not a problem. mine burst into flames. That may have been soaked in some other liquor or something.
Right,
I'm not
right.
sure, right. Okay, so this is the 16% Parrot Bay pineapple.
See, that's really, really good because what they did was usually when you get pineapple flavor, you don't get the tartness with it.
Right, it's a little tartness.
They did it.
Yeah. Well done. Parrot Bay, I mean, and I don't even, as far as we haven't done a bird chart in a while,
Oh,
but I would put the parrot right up top. It's right there.
2025 new
Cardinal, parrot. Not the
Seahawk
baseball
is at the
team.
top, obviously.
Yeah, obviously Seahawks.
Which is not a real animal. It's an osprey. Hawk. But
Is it really not a real animal, the Seahawk?
a Seahawk's not. It's an osprey.
Oh, my God. They've been lying to me all these years?
Yep.
Oh, my God. And I picked them to win the game.
Well, yeah, I got nothing to say.
I picked the Browns, too. What does that mean? It's just a crayon color. Okay, so these are available in a lot of places, obviously.
Quite a bit, especially with Florida having so many convenience stores. Definitely racetrack, Circle K's, 7-Elevens. Like I said, your local bar, if they don't have a spirits license, they may have this stuff. And if they don't, if you want to change the pace from your beer and wine in there, ask them to pick something up like that. Talk to the salesman from SR Parrot.
That's right. It fits right into a stocking. We could provide evidence of that if you want.
I do know the fastest way to find this stuff, though.
What's that?
I believe it's our website.
Oh, srprot.com/beerfinders.
That is the one, my friend.
Boy, this is really good. Thank you for putting the ABVs
Yeah, man.
around us today. It's an ABV Friday right here on the Morning Hog. Cheers
like
to
that.
you.
Cheers.